The void. It enveloped me, cold and absolute. I was adrift, a solitary vessel on a starless sea. Where was I? How did I get here? The questions echoed in the emptiness, unanswered. Fear, sharp and cold, pierced through me. It whispered of my insignificance in this vast alien landscape. My senses strained, searching for something familiar, something real. There was nothing. I was lost. Not in the traditional sense, not geographically, but existentially. The reality I knew, the life I had, felt like a distant dream, fading with every passing moment. Despair. It seeped into me, a slow poison in my veins. The silence was deafening, broken only by the frantic beating of my own heart. I was alone, utterly alone. My past life, my memories, my loved ones, they were all gone, swallowed by the void. The pain of their absence was a physical ache, a constant weight on my chest. I was a ghost, haunting a universe that didn't know me. How long had I been here? Days? Years? Time had lost all meaning. It stretched out before me, an infinite abyss mirroring the emptiness within. The silence wasn't just the absence of sound, it was the absence of everything. No familiar sights, no comforting smells, no reassuring touch. I was adrift in a sea of nothingness, my senses starved for input. My mind, once a source of comfort, became my tormentor. Doubts swirled like a maelstrom, pulling me deeper into despair. Was I going mad? Was this my reality now, this desolate wasteland of existence? I yearned for connection, for a voice, a touch, anything to break the suffocating silence. But there was only the echo of my own fear, reverberating endlessly in the void. Section 4. Time. An endless loop. Time had become fluid, an endless loop of nothingness. Days bled into nights, marked only by the subtle shifts in the shades of grey that painted this desolate reality. Every moment felt like an eternity, stretching on with agonizing slowness. I was trapped in a paradox, longing for the past while dreading the future. The past held the pain of loss, the future promised only more of the same numbing emptiness. The present moment, this singular point in the infinite expanse of time, was all that remained, yet it felt hollow, devoid of meaning or purpose. Section 5, a glimmer in the void, then a shift, a subtle change in the fabric of this non-reality. A flicker of light in the distance, faint but persistent. Hope, a fragile seedling pushing through the barren soil of my despair. I reached out, drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Could it be? Could there be something more to this void, something beyond the emptiness and despair? The fear remained, but it was tempered now by a spark of curiosity, a glimmer of possibility. Was this a sign, a beacon guiding me out of the darkness? Section 6, a guiding light. I moved towards the light, each step a victory against the inertia of despair. The journey was arduous, fraught with uncertainty, but the light beckoned, promising solace, offering hope. As I drew closer, the light grew stronger, illuminating the path ahead. It wasn't a blinding light, but a gentle, guiding warmth. A presence, perhaps, a force beyond my understanding. I was no longer alone. In this vast, unknowable expanse, I had found a guide, a beacon leading me through the darkness. The journey was far from over, but for the first time since my arrival in this void, I felt a sense of hope, a belief that maybe, just maybe, I could find my way.